Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of April 19, the supervisory delegation of the Economic Budget Board, the Provincial of People Council, had a meeting with the People Committee of Chau Thanh District to survey the implementation of the resolutions of the Provincial People Council on policy to support and encourage the agricultural development in the district in the period 2016-2021.
Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Tấn, Deputy Head of the Economic and Budgetary Committee of the Provincial People Council, was the head of the supervisory delegation and chaired the meeting. On the side of Chau Thanh District People's Committee, attending the meeting there was Mr. Chau Thanh, Vice Chairman of Chau Thanh District People's Committee. Chau Thanh District People Committee reported to the working group implementing the policy on supporting loans interest for agricultural production development. The province has approved the funding to support loan interest for a subject for growing melons in the district investment of 6 billion Vietnam dong. The district also supported 2 projects to support association. One young laborer worked for a term at a cooperative. The monitoring delegates requested a response from the District People Committee to explain why the number of funded projects in the area is very limited, as well as how propaganda and access to rules are implemented in the district. Chau Thanh District explained that because investing in high-tech agricultural production in the area requires huge initial investment capital, output market of agricultural products and unstable prices lead to fear of investment. The enterprises and economic organizations have not yet boldly invested in linking production and consumption of agricultural products. Chau Thanh District People's Committee said that in the coming time, the district will promote propaganda and guide individuals and organizations to assess the state support policies.
With the Team Reality Youth Month 2022 has been actively implemented by unions and youth members in the whole province with many meaningful and practical activities, while contributing to take care and promote the youth, while contributing to ensuring social security.
In Youth Month 2022, activities promoting the spirit of creativity and volunteering for the community of young people are organized effectively, bearing social imprint. Among them, the most prominent is the implementation of the project National Black Road, the project lighting up rural roads with solar lights, repair, upgrade, and renew rural roads, together with activities to join hands in building a new countryside and building a civilized city. Activities to take care of children have also been actively implemented, notably the activities of propaganda, dissemination of legal education, implementation of the law on children and other legal documents on protection and child care, health advice and support after the COVID-19 epidemic, training on running prevention of sexual abuse for raising children, awarded thousands of scholarships, study corners, health insurance cards to disadvantaged children, organizing activities to support creative startups, provide career guidance, introduce jobs, and give startup capital to union members and young people. According to Tay Ninh Provincial Youth Union statistics, Youth Month 2022 were more than 21,500 union members and young people to participate, mobilizing social resources worth more than 11.6 billion Vietnam dong to implement projects and tasks for youth, contributing to the achievement of local economic development targets and tasks.
The multidisciplinary inspection team led by the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development proceeded to investigate food production and trade facilities in Tay Ninh District on April 20th of 2022. They visited the green store facilities in Tay Ninh Quarter 2. During the inspection, the delegation saw that the establishment closely adhered to the requirements of food safety in the business, provided accurate documents connected to business activities, and provided a thorough listing of selling prices in accordance with the regulations. However, the inspection team also took 2 food samples for quality assessment, including the pork belly probe and prepared meal with dry vermicelli. Inspecting Xuân Hoa Import Export Marketing Company Limited, a facility specializing in processing and trading of cashew kernels in Thanh Nam Hamlet, Thanh Tây Commune. The inspection team discovered that production has been momentarily paused at many stages. The establishment is only built up and rigorously adhering to the requirements assuring food safety conditions in manufacturing. The inspection team demanded that the facility maintain safe and hygienic conditions for the state in operation and that it assure safe production conditions before putting the entire facility into action in the future.
Turn to other news. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Education and Training has announced the date of the 2022 high school graduation test, which will take place over 2 days on July 7 and 8, 2022.
The high school graduation test in 2022 will remain constant as it did in 2021. As a result, on July 6, 2022, applicants will enter the test room to complete the exam processes, fix any errors, and adhere to the exam guidelines. Candidates will take the literature exam in the morning on July 7, 2022, with the test length of 120 minutes. The applicants will take the math test in the afternoon, which will last 90 minutes. On July 8, 2020, in the morning, candidates will sit for the combined exam of natural sciences and social sciences, and candidates will take the combined exam according to registration. The time of each subject is 50 minutes. In the afternoon of the same day, candidates will take a foreign language exam, duration 60 minutes. For candidates studying the continuing education program at high school level will take 3 exams, including 2 independent tests in math, literature, and 1 elective exam out of 2 science exams, natural and social sciences. Continuing education candidates can take the foreign language test to get the results of college and university admissions. For the 2022 high school graduation exam, candidates should note that when taking the exam, they must have a citizen identification. Therefore, the Department of Education and Training and the general schools have the duty to guide students to have their citizenship identification before submitting the exam registration form.
Many localities in southern key economic zones have previously focused on developing the livestock industry in order to move quickly towards sustainability, building facilities, chains, and disease-free zones, while also collaborating with trade agreements association, manufacturing and exporting enterprises, achieving initial positive results in exporting livestock products. Over the years, livestock production in the southern key economic zone has continuously developed and grown well. In particular, the rising of livestock and poultry in the direction of industry application of high technology along the linkage chain has helped the region livestock industry to develop rapidly, gradually meeting the export requirements. In Tay Ninh province, raising livestock and poultry is a long-standing economic activity of the people, especially the farmers. Recently, the locality has built disease-free chains and zones for domestic consumption and export. Along with focusing on building disease-free breeding areas, the Tay Ninh province is promoting the building of a livestock linkage chains from production to processing and consumption to meet export market. In addition to facilitate official export step by step, the Department of Animal Health under Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has supported the Tay Ninh province to build a modern-scale chicken egg production chain of the QR Vietnam Company Limited, abroad resources and exported to Hong Kong of China. It is an important premise to help the company and farmers create a large raw materials area, expand production scale, and bring agricultural products to domestic and international markets also.
Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of market economy, farmers need to link together in production cultivation. Cooperatives are organizations that represent, support, care for, and protect the interests of farmers.
Previously operating along rice cultivating households in Tân Long Hamlet, biên giới Cam Ranh, Chau Thanh district, has low productivity, insufficient access to modern agricultural techniques, high production expenses, and were frequently harassed by traders while selling their products. People have partially solved their above concerns by joining the cooperative in the beginning of 2021. The field with an area of more than 850 hectares belongs to Tân Long Hamlet, biên giới Cam Ranh, Chau Thanh district, formerly specialized in rice cultivation. In recent years, parts of the area has been converted to rubber, sugarcane, but rice is still the dominant crop. this area always lacks water in the dry season. Previously, rice growers were separate, not connected, lack of technical strength and experience in production cultivation. Traders research prices when purchasing products, making rice growers always concerned. By early 2021, the Border Agriculture Cooperative had been established in this field, attracting 34 members to grow rice on a total area of nearly 60 hectares. The people here have taken advantage of this method of collective food farming, signing an agreement with Lockjoy Company to supply seeds, fertilizers, agricultural materials, technical support for cultivation, and product consumption at an agreed price, which is always higher than the market. It is beneficial to be in a cooperative that we unite, to have a cohesive collective, to support each other in terms of technology. Besides, there is also company support. Besides, our output is concentrated, avoiding being pressured by traders. Mr. Lê Trung Cẩm, a long-standing rice farming family, joined the cooperative from the start, planting 2 hectares of rice. He believes that there are still many benefits to participating in collective business, such as increasing the cooperative's farming area, from which the cooperative buys fertilizer and agricultural materials in large quantities, and the price will be lower than outside, having access to new farming techniques, abandoning traditional farming practices, using very high seed quantities and being prone to disease outbreaks, increasing production costs. Disease decrease, rices also decrease, agricultural materials also decrease, but rice yield increase. The second advantage is that when joining a cooperative, in addition to working as a collective, the quantity of materials used by a lot is discounted. The other half, when the price table is out, before joining the cooperative, the trader is forcing the price. Now join the cooperative to actively talk to Lockjoy to give the best price. Uncooperative members wish to stay with Lockjoy Company for a long time, and they also expect that the company and the government would consider a stable fertilizer and agricultural material costs so that people may confidently develop production sites. Farmers' rice yield have grown by an average of 0.5 tons per hectare since the cooperative was created and collaborated with Lockjoy Company. Rice farmers have a better understanding of modern agricultural practices aimed at biosecurity, fertilizer rationing, less usage of plant protection medications, and lower farming expenses. Farmers in Tân Long Hamlet, Biên Giới Commune also want the irrigation project to deliver water over from Cotton River to be finished quickly in order to supply water for 850 hectares of land during the dry months for the winter-spring crop, which is the people's main harvest every year.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.